Hello everybody and welcome back to the Theatre Shed Community Script Workshop, The Odd Squad, Part 2. So last week we had a look at a series called The Odd Squad. This is an American-Canadian kids TV show about a group of child secret agents who go around solving mysteries using maths. We looked at two characters called Otis and Odelia. The character was actually renamed Olympia by the time it got televised. But we're looking at how Odelia and Otis meet for the first time to start their first ever joint mission. And not all goes to plan. Last week, if you remember, I set you a task to come up with find some different sounds. You could have used YouTube, or there's other programs that you can use to find sound effects that would reflect perhaps the space or the experience that these characters have. In previous weeks, I've encouraged you to make mood boards using images, perhaps actual photos that you have of different friends and relationships that you have, or where you think you might be situated in terms of your location, things about the character. But using sound is another really cool way to do that. Sometimes you might find a song that you think really reflects your character's experience, or maybe it will only relate to a specific scene. For example, if there's a scene where you've got to be like super excitable, you might want to find a really upbeat song. If there's a scene where you have to be quite sad, you might want to find a song that reflects those emotions as well. So I have a few sounds to show you. So this is one that I think when they enter the scene, they kind of whoosh in from behind a tree. So I thought this might be quite a good sound for that. I'll just play it again. Okay, and I also wanted to find some sounds that I thought they might hear in their secret agent office. So this I feel is like a, I don't know, like a computer, but a special computer that does lots of searching for things. And then this, for when things go wrong. I can imagine the system shut down and is all horrific. But then I also wanted to find some bits of music that I thought resembled the characters a bit better. So this is what I found for Otis. So it's quite serious, quite intense, quite suspicious. I feel like he's always on guard. There's not too much excitability around him in contrast to Odelia. So this is Odelia's theme tune, which I really like. So I feel like Odelia walks around, you know, super bright and happy and cheery, just like this music. Not a lot phases her until that second scene that we looked at. Okay. So when we're looking at performing on screen for kids TV, or perhaps even on stage for a play that is aimed at an audience of a particular age range, we discussed last week that this is that sort of 5 to 8 age range. We want to think about how animated we are and how characterised we're allowed to be. In this instance, you can be so characterised. You obviously want to be believable, but you want to be entertaining. Okay, this isn't a very serious BBC drama where we have to be completely natural and realistic. You can afford to have a bit of fun with these characters. The more they contrast, the more interesting their relationship is going to be. So please open your scripts. Okay. So, with those theme tunes in mind, remember the dun 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 for Odelia. So it's a bit kind of cartoonish, ploddy, excitable. And then we've got Otis with this very serious sort of personality, takes his job very seriously and doesn't quite show as much of his emotion as Odelia. So let's really make those characters contrast. I'm going to read them both for this first one. And I'm going to try and make them as different as possible. You could do this too, okay? If you know how to split screen on iMovie, you could even record both characters and put them together and see if you've made them noticeably different. Okay, are we ready? Exterior film day. Odelia and Otis come whooshing out from behind the tree. Remember that sound? Odelia catches up with Otis. Hey, we didn't really get a chance to meet back there. I'm Odelia. Otis. Odelia and Otis, or maybe Otis and Odelia is better. No, I'm going to go back to the first one. Odelia and Otis. Nice to be in business with you, partner. Odelia starts doing an air handshake, awkwardly trying to slap his hand to get something going. What are you doing? Our secret handshake. We just met. How could we have a secret handshake? I just thought we'd kind of find it. There's no time for that. Smells like oddness. You can do that with your nose? Did you learn that at the academy? I didn't go to the academy. How'd you join Odd Squad? Long story. I love long stories. Duck. A floating person goes past them. Whoa! We almost got hit by a floating person. Really? Oh yeah. There's also a duck over there. I'm scared of ducks. I don't mind ducklings, but once they hit that difficult age, blah. Another floating person. All right, let's split up. I'll take that one, you take the other. Whoa, 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 split up? We're partners, we're supposed to do things together. We do everything together, like finishing each other's sandwiches, because we eat lunch together every day. Okay, so, I mean, that was mega cheesy. You don't have to do it that cheesy if you don't want to. I chose contrasting accents because I thought that made the characters even more different and even more extreme. We would like to represent a dichotomy. Weird word, right? So a dichotomy means kind of two completely different ends of the spectrum, okay? So we've got massively super excited at number 100, which is Odelia, to completely serious and not much is very funny with Otis at number 1. That sounded a bit like Boris Johnson. Was that just me? Focus, Connor. Okay, so this time we're going to read the second scene and we're going to make it less entertainment value and a little bit more real, but still keeping that dichotomy, okay? So when we're doing that, the key here is to make it as truthful as possible, okay? And that's kind of easy to do with this scene because this is where we really get to see how much Otis cares about Odelia and how much Odelia actually has a bit of an internal battle here. So every TV show you ever see is going to have some sort of underlying moral, some clearer than others, some better than others. But here we actually get to kind of learn a bit of a lesson about trusting yourself and communicating. Okay, are we ready? Scene 2. Again, think of the theme tunes that I played earlier, or you might even have your own. Maybe take a second now to pause this and listen to those sounds again. Exterior field later. Odelia and Otis are having problems solving the case. Why are you not talking? You haven't been quiet since I met you. What's going on? There's nothing to say. We can't solve the case. We're going to get kicked off the squad. I don't believe in failure. Yeah? Well, we don't even know each other, so how can we work together? You want to know stuff about me? Fine, I enjoy good movies. I use an umbrella when it rains, and when it doesn't, I don't. The day I was born, I cried like a baby. Everyone cries like a baby when they're a baby. You're still telling me nothing. I'm not good at sharing, okay? That's why I picked you, because you are. What do you mean you picked me? Ms. O asked me who I wanted to partner with, and I asked for you because you're smart and I find your constant talking relaxing. It relaxes me too. You can't quit at the first sign of trouble. You've got to keep on trying and trying, not sit there having a pity party. Party? A party? Why didn't I think of that? You're talking. That's good, keep going. Look at this chart. We're trying to figure out what these people have in common. This guy had a birthday, this guy retired, this lady had an anniversary by herself for some strange reason. But those things are totally different. They are, but what do you do when you have a birthday or an anniversary or a retirement? You throw a party. That's what they all have in common, which also means they all came into contact with Party Pete. Good job, partner. They intuitively do a complicated handshake. We found our handshake. Okay, there we go. So we had a really nice journey with Odelia there as well, because she starts off so kind of low, a really dampened mood, and then she suddenly gets her mojo back and we have her back up to where we had her in scene 1. And we get to see that nice, more serious side of Otis. Not serious, but more in tune with his emotions. So have a go at that. If you haven't got your sounds, try and find them. You might want to find a different collection of sounds for each scene, okay? Because we've got 2 very different moods. And please let me know how you get on. If you want to try the split screen thing, I will just describe how to do that in iMovie. So put your first clip in. If you go to add new media, add video, you'll see a little dot, 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 and you can choose to add a split screen, and then you can change the size of them and so they can be side by side. And you can see how your scene unfolds between 2 versions of 2 different characters that you have made all by yourself. Thank you very much for joining. We've got a whole new script to do next week, so come back and join us. Comment, like, subscribe, and share our videos. Thanks so much, everyone.